What's up, guys? KyleHuntFitness back with the flexible dieting series. Today's just going to be a quick video on, is there anything wrong with being a bro? Is there anything wrong with it? I feel like this is a video that kind of needs to be put right now in the series because, you know, we talked about how clean versus dirty foods isn't really the right terminology and there isn't really any distinction between foods, and there's nothing that says they're clean, and there's nothing really that particularly says a food's dirty. So you have a couple different schools of thought here. You got the people who feel like you need to eat bro food, you know, your chicken, sweet potatoes, rice, whatever, for 6 meals a day. Going back to the meal timing video, 6 to 8 meals a day, I think that's needed. Flip side, then you have the more flexible dieting crew who, again, eats more flexible, eats whatever they can to hit their macros, while hitting their micros and their fiber as well. And they both go about it and hit their goals. Now, is there anything wrong with either of these approaches? And the answer is no. There is not a damn thing wrong with however you want to eat. But I will say this. There is something wrong with just claiming that you can eat bro foods without any food tracking or without any macronutrient considerations and think that's fine. Now, it is pretty hard to get fat if you're just eating, you know, eggs, oatmeal, and chicken and sweet potatoes. It will be hard because there's a lot of volume and nutrient volume there, so it fills you up. It's hard to eat a lot of calories when you're eating broccoli and chicken breasts and sweet potatoes. It's just hard. But you can definitely eat in a caloric surplus with bro foods. But if you want to count your macros and eat just bro foods and eat 6 times a day, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's tons, hundreds and thousands of guys and gals have done that and got in amazing shape and have performed great. So you have a ton of experience using this method and it's shown results. But the point is, the whole point of this flexible dieting series is that's not the only way. There's more than one way to skin a cat. And I don't want anybody to get married to certain foods or to certain ways of doing things. You gotta approach stuff with an open mind. You gotta be open-minded with training, with nutrition, and with anything, I mean, in life. Because if you're the type of person that isn't open to new things, you're gonna get left behind. You look at any companies that are slow to jump on the next wave or new wave of technology. Perfect example in upstate New York. Kodak Films. Kodak was one of the leaders in film back when you needed to get developed and all that. And they were really, really late to jump onto the digital camera scene and digital photography, and they're out of business now. Kodak company is basically out of business, went bankrupt, because they were late to join the party. Then you have these other companies, startup companies, who weren't even thought of when Kodak was dominating their market, and they're now at the top because, you know, they were willing to be on the cutting edge and to hit things with an open mind. Same thing with fitness nutrition. There's always going to be new studies coming out. There's always going to be new information, and you can't get married to one way of doing things and not be open to trying something else. Me myself, I do eat pretty bro. I mean, but I enjoy steak, I enjoy chicken, I enjoy sweet potatoes. That's one of chicken or steak, sweet potatoes, and broccoli. That's one of my favorite meals. I know it's crazy. You throw some good seasoning or good marinade on the steak, and shit, I love that. I mean, that's delicious, and I crave that sometimes. And but then at the same time, if I want to go get ice cream, some Froyo or something, some frozen yogurt or whatever, and if I can fit that in my macros, I'm going to do it. Or whatever it is, whatever food I want, I'll eat it. It doesn't matter. I can pretty much eat anything I want, as long as I fit it into my macros. And that goes for clean foods and dirty foods. So, I mean, I just want to wrap it up with saying there's nothing wrong with being a bro. You can eat whatever you want to eat. I don't want you guys to think that, you know, because I'm doing this flexible dieting series, that I'm somehow anti-bro. I have a lot of clients who, you know, will even send me questions like, Kyle, is it alright if I just, you know, eat bro foods? I'm like, yeah. I'm not telling you have to go out and eat ice cream and cake, but I'm just saying you can if you want to. Until next time, guys. Peace.